All right, this first video is going to look at an angle of elevation example. So example 1, we have the angle of elevation of a balloon from a man on the ground is 41 degrees, and it is 200 meters from the man. What is the height of the balloon above the ground? So we're going to be drawing some pictures in these. You guys have to have a picture to go along with your answers if you want full credit for this. I need to be able to see the way that your brain is kind of processing what the visual is of this problem. Try to figure out where a triangle will go in the picture. These are all going to deal with right triangles because we're using all of our trigonometry. So that will help you out if you know that you have to get a triangle in this picture somewhere. All right, so we've got a man, right, standing on the ground. And it said the angle of elevation from him on the ground is 41 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and draw, here's an angle of elevation. Remember, it goes from the ground up. So that is 41 degrees. And there's a balloon, right? So we've got this balloon up here. That was an ugly balloon. Okay. Now it looks like a fish swimming out of the water or something. Anyway, and it says it is 200 meters from the man. So the angle of elevation of a balloon from a man on the ground okay, so I paused the video for a second. I think I started a sentence and I have no idea what it was. All right, so basically, we got this man on the ground. He says that he is 200 meters away from the balloon. So that's going to be 200 meters right here away from the balloon. We can draw a triangle by connecting this straight down. There's our right angle. And the question is, what is the height of the balloon above the ground? So that going straight down, that's the height that we want. So you can see we've got a nice little right triangle. We have an angle, the 41 degrees. So let's label our sides. Across from the angle is our opposite side. So x is our opposite side. Hypotenuse is across from the 90, so there's the hypotenuse. And I know this third side is the adjacent, but if you notice, it's not labeled at all, so we actually aren't going to end up using it. So if you go back to sine, cosine, tangent, ca, toa, which one uses the opposite side and the hypotenuse? And you'll look at that and you'll say, oh, well, of course it's sine. So we're going to set up our little equation. We're going to say the sine of our angle, which is 41, we know the angle, is equal to the opposite side, x, over the hypotenuse, which is 200. So remember, we were making these into a fraction just so it gives us a proportion to cross multiply. Here's x times 1, which is x, is equal to 200. Always put the number out in front of the sine, cosine, or tangent. 200 times the sine of angle 41. All right, well, the sine of angle 41, we can just type that into our calculator and get that value. So it's going to be 200 times sine of 41. Remember to 4 decimal places, so 0.6561. And then we just do that multiplication. 131.2. And what kind of label would this be? This would be meters. So the balloon is 131.2 meters above the ground.